Whitney got me. No,
Yeah. It's Whitney by a long.
No.
Cadillac
Hold
Records.
on. I knew that.
acting.
Now.
You're a loser, and you're gonna continue to lose because you have a losing attitude. Yeah. Only losers come up and compete.
Don't have the money. We know that. She's still in debt.
But like, yeah, but most people are. You know, the fund.
Yeah,
Campaign funds is not.
Hey man, do. Welcome to another episode of the Stuck in the Middle podcast, because you know what's up in this stuff.
Weekly.
Listen, guys, players mess up. Last week, run the clip, Corey. We said it. We thought it was 97. Okay,
Bro, you have to listen. You have to stop saying run the clip, because if I forget, it looks awkward.
No, don't. So to forget within 2 minutes of the episode.
No. It's not within 2 minutes of the episode. It's just, or not forget.
Timestamp.
If I can't do anything, right? Let's say I can't find the clip because it's an old clip from episode 2 and I can't get it. And you put it in there. Now I got to edit that part out because you said run the clip, and I didn't run the clip.
All right. Well,
so we're not.
I won't forget.
Or 97.5.
I like 97.5. I'm rocking with that. I mean, yeah, we'll just hold that one. We'll hold that one. Players mess up regardless.
Heaven 97.
KHBN. We did it again. And 97 was a good year. We talked about that. We already got the NASCAR guy. But anyway,
we apologize to 96.
Yeah, my bad, 96. Guys, you know I don't do nothing without the fan with me.
Ref Hef in the building.
Not coach no more?
Like, it's not a coach until December 1st.
Right on.
Man, I can't wait for y'all to see this guy in action. But we got him in action, and we got proof. And I'm B-Wood Cooks, baby. I'm B-Wood Cooks, man.
In action of what? I'm scared.
No, we got you in action, baby.
Yes, sir.
All this little Ref Hef bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, we got him.
Hey, man,
just for you.
Nah, I want to know.
Just Hef.
Let me say this.
Just Hef. It ain't no Ref Hef.
Hey, Jeremy light skin, but he like dark liquor. He like it.
If y'all talking about Thursday,
My boy was loose.
You don't even remember.
I remember I was good. I remember literally everything.
No, I believe it.
I just know y'all. They always talk about it. I'm an introvert. The fact that I'm doing a podcast speaks volumes.
Yeah, we appreciate you for that.
In social settings, if you want me to relax, there must be alcohol involved. I had some alcohol.
We saw Vacation Hef. That's what we saw.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it.
This is the guy that's on the cruise ships that we don't.
This is
see.
cruise. That's what we saw.
When I vacation and I can just relax and drink and just enjoy myself.
Yeah, no, we had fun.
And I don't freak out and be stressed about people. I was still freaking out, but
yeah.
Shout out Dre and Dallas for the invite.
Yeah, for sure. It was a good event. Corey from Corey's Corner. This is my pup Perry. He likes belly rubs, so he's chilling. And it's morning time, so like he's probably a little less active as other episodes. If I do say so myself. Hold up. Hey, shout out to Jay-Z.
Official social cues in the building. This is Stucky AM, episode 97, guys. This is what we do. It's just 4 black dudes on the couch in a chair doing pop culture and banter. We do it in a few segments. You guys already know if you've been with us for long enough. The first is we always want to start with you. We're stuck on comments. You guys have a lot to say. We want to reply. From there, we move on to our Mutha-Stucka of the week, which, I mean, I keep saying this. I feel like I say this every week. Like, it's getting more and more. There's so many Mutha-Stuckas. There's so many.
It's Mutha-Stuckas.
Right?
Sticky.
From there, we go right back to you. If you go to StuckyPod.com, I repeat, StuckyPod.com, you can enter your Stucky situation, end up right there on that screen, which means you're in the episode, guys. Please continue to drop the Stucky situations. I just, even Thursday, how many times we hear, I want to be in your podcast?
Too many.
All right. And every single time I would say, bro, you're on it right now. Just go to StuckyPod.com, StuckyPod.com. I repeat, StuckyPod.com. After the Stucky situation, we go out to the world and see who's so stuck and stupid that they end up on Brian's wheel. And then from there, we go to Shadow Work, which is a really cool segment where we do some deep dives into our vulnerability as black men. And Corey has some things that we always discuss. And at the end, Cori puts a nice little bow on it, sends us on our week. That's the show, guys. About an hour and a half. We hope you stick around, man. But for starters, y'all have a lot to say.
Get them comments, cuz.
Yeah,
we want a lot
yo,
of comments. Let's see, we stuck on comments.
All right, so First comment is coming from who wins in the verses, Beyonce versus Whitney.
Well, let's just discuss this right quick before we even. I kind of want to know who do you think wins in that scenario? And again, I hate like sounding like we're pitting.
Give us a metric.
Yeah, I need a metric because
like
if we're only doing verses
vocals or what?
No, let's go through all of them. Let's go through all of them. Let's do
vocally,
vocals first.
yeah. So let's do vocally.
Whitney Houston.
I got Whitney, but in the long shot.
Vocally, Whitney.
Yeah, Whitney.
So is she crushing Beyonce?
No,
she's winning.
Whitney.
She's beating. She wins.
By the way, I think we all agree. I just wanted to know.
What's the next metric? What's the next one?
Next one, record sales.
Beyonce. Well,
although I hate it, but it's true.
Album sales records.
Hey, somebody research that.
Yeah,
Third, this is where you have to be real fans of these people because you have to understand that this is a real competition. Third is acting chops.
Acting?
Whitney Houston.
Whitney got me. No,
it's Whitney by a long.
No. Hold
Cadillac
on.
Records
I knew that.
acting.
Now,
That
see.
wasn't acting.
Now,
That
hold
wasn't
on.
acting.
Now, hold on. When I say
bet.
acting chops, I was specific. I didn't say movie sales or movie popularity.
Right, acting.
What was
Like acting chops.
Obsessed or Enough?
No. It was Obsessed.
Idris?
And the only other movie.
Bodyguard?
Fighting Temptation?
Fighting Temptations. No, time out. Fighting Temptations.
Yes.
And Cadillac Records or whatever, or Dream Girl, whatever other one she's singing in. That's not her acting, boy. She's herself. She's any singing thing in. I'm throwing that out.
You the expert?
Gold member.
If you're throwing that out, then
Gold member.
Oh my
I'll
goodness.
throw her in, and then Obsessed. I'll throw her in.
Yeah.
And then like even the Lion King, I'm throwing her out there. It's Lion King.
No, that's not.
But we're not doing that though. She got Lion King.
No, but she wasn't acting, bro.
I'm checking.
She was voice acting.
She was voice
No disrespect, Beyonce,
come on.
Yeah.
You trying to tell me even with her voice acting, like with Childish Gambino, it was hard to understand that it was actually Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
We knew it was Beyonce.
So
as soon as she
Whitney.
started speaking.
Okay. Oh,
See how it's not.
Whitney Houston has sold more records than Beyonce, with figures often cited.
No. Right, but go ahead.
Or at over 200 million to 220 million units worldwide, compared to Beyonce estimated sales of 200 million records, which also include her work with Destiny's Child.
Now, let's go to, and this is why I don't always bring in record sales as being the metric.
He's just going down the metric. That's what he.
That's what I'm saying. But I can't use when we say like selling records. Sure, who sold? But that's not objective, right? If you're saying something like versus wise. If you're saying, okay, let's go to who sold more records or who has bigger records or whatever else, I don't think those are always synonymous.
Yeah.
Right? Like a record might attach itself to the culture way more, but this one sold more because it was more marketable. Or Whitney Houston has a huge record that is a cover song. It's not even her record.
Well, for me, the fact that she was making music back then and still
selling that much, sure,
is crazy.
100%,
especially in a time like this.
So I don't want to diminish.
Yeah.
I don't want to diminish her sales either.
Yeah.
Whitney is one of them. Is one of the ones. If not the one.
There was something Brian said that was extremely important. That's why I said, those numbers that Beyonce have include a group.
Yeah, include a group. Now
we're talking about
Destiny's Child. That's even more crazier.
Yeah, we're talking Whitney versus 4 or 5 people.
What's the next metric? So we got the
she's
vocals.
So acting chops, we all agree that Whitney was way better.
I think Beyonce's had a better single career than Destiny's Child.
Me personally.
No, but he's saying the number that he read off.
Still included, yeah. But
so we all agree.
But I wasn't even thinking when we were going verses. I didn't even bring up Destiny's Child.
But are we all in agreement that acting chops is Whitney?
Yes.
Yeah. So we got Whitney acting, vocally.
And that's
we
our
got
2
Whitney.
movies alone. We're not even
record sales. We got Whitney, and then what's the 4th one we got? Performance. Beyonce. Don't even.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Yeah,
that's not even fair. That's a landslide.
Oh my bad. Slaughter.
Yeah, that's a landslide.
Yeah. Whitney. So we got 1 and then 3 for. So what's the 5th one? Give us a 5th one.
All right. I don't know. That's a tough one. Come on, give me a 5th metric. Because I didn't really have 5.
Because we had vocally, acting we had
chops, and
performance, record sales. There's got to be one more, a 5th.
I mean, it's tough because I want to say something
balance.
like culture, right? But
you can't really quantify that.
You can, right? Because there's the beehive.
Yeah.
But
Whitney got. I think Whitney even still gets her because I don't know.
The following for Whitney.
Whitney got like the whole world.
Yeah, Whitney was massive. So
we can say better covers.
I think maybe we can agree that maybe that's a hard one to quantify.
So
but
just stick to the 4.
A good one, so
we'll just stick to the 4 then.
All right, what did the
so Whitney Houston won basically?
What did the Sims think?
All right, so the goated Danny. Shout out to her. She said, "How is this even a question? Whitney reigns supreme.
There you go.
Beyonce wishes she could hit the register. Whitney could.
So
her
she's talking
tone,
vocally.
yeah, her tone is just too low, and her range is more limited. King's 1990 ZZ,
That I don't agree with.
or
Yeah, I don't agree
Keys
with that either.
1990 ZZ said, "This ain't even close." 2 laughing emojis. I mean, it's not close on
who?
certain things. Yeah, and
Yeah, but also this is why we went ahead and do what we did because he didn't give us much clarity here. So we're gonna give you another opportunity. What's
yeah,
that?
Keegs 1990 ZZ.
Yeah, you ain't really pick a side, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What that
I
mean?
need to know who you think is not close, and if you're saying what I think you're saying, check yourself. All right. The next one is commenting on our episode with Madonna's plea to God. This is from Ezel 8311. On the pregnancy conversation, I thought it was going to get dicey. What if the question is, I want my seed, and she is considering aborting? Let's talk about it. Where do you stand on protecting your seed in this situation? Non-medical emergency reason for considering abortion on the lady's side.
This is why I think I commented on that. This is why I have always been, I won't say always actually, as I have matured, I've been able to see, I was always like on the other side of like, when it comes to abortion, men should stay out of that conversation. Woman's body, woman's choice, men should stay out of that conversation. As I have matured and grown, I have started to slide in a direction where I do believe there should be a man should be able to have a conversation into that. Now, I'm not saying that the person, he should have the final say or the stake and boom, boom, boom.
But you can have an opinion.
But thank you. You can have an opinion.
I can absolutely
the
hate
life that is growing in you is half of my responsibility.
That's right.
Half of my DNA. You don't think I have a say in that?
Yeah, you could talk about it. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can at least talk about it.
But
that's the minimum.
That's my thing.
You can at least get it in.
I think what Corey's trying to say is
maximum,
like,
I used to be on a...
Not minimum, maximum. Yeah, that's the maximum.
That's what I'm saying. I used to be, and there are some people who are on the side of men should have no say.
Matter of fact, we shouldn't even be talking about it for most of these.
And that's where I'm like, I don't agree with it.
Yes.
I think you can have a conversation about it for sure.
You can have.
So I've been on
Right.
Listen closely. Now I'll say what I said. When it comes to, I'm going to continue to be consistent. The last episode I said when it comes to their bodies, I have nothing to say. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning, I'm not going to hold a woman down and be like, you must not ever do, like, what are we talking about? Like, if a woman wants to make a choice to do whatever she's going to do, there's literally nothing I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, like, physically hold a woman down and tell her not to do, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, like, I always found that as such a futile argument. I didn't understand why that we would run to that argument all the time. It's my body, my choice. Sure, I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying I don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
but there's a difference between it is and is it. Like, there's a difference between telling somebody something and just asking a question.
Yeah.
And I think that's what.
Well, that's what I'm at.
We ain't directed nothing, but you can ask like, hey,
I can't tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Now, if you ask my opinion of what I feel, I'm gonna tell you how I
feel about it.
That doesn't make me a bad person. I don't like it. I'll say to you, I don't think it should happen. I don't know, like, if it was me in a certain situation like that. And again, my wife and I have had these conversations, so it's not like I'm like whatever, maybe we're on different sides of the coin.
Yeah, and you have a decision to make.
You whatever is happening, I'm going to support up to a level of what I believe in. You understand what I'm saying? I can't stop you from doing anything, though. I can tell you, hey, I don't support that.
Yeah.
Were you about to hit?
Well, I was just going to say, like, and I think ultimately that's the biggest issue with the my body, my choice conversation is the choice is being taken rather than having the discussion. It's being taken.
That part I can get with.
And so that's, just something that I can see and agree, like, certain people want to just be part of the conversation rather than what most people, and unfortunately where we live now, or how we are living now, where people are trying to create laws to make a decision for other people rather than having the conversation.
But here's what I'm experiencing in my personal conversations with some of my friends who are women and or men or whoever else, professionally, not professionally, platonic friends, whatever. Here's the conversation I'm having, though. If I have any evidence to help me stand on a subject that I believe in, that I've used to do my own research and find, like, oh, I've come to this decision in my morality because of these of this said list of things, right? I can't even talk about those lists of things that made me stand on my decision to maybe disapprove what you have going on. That's not me saying this is all the stuff that I have in my bag that made me come to this decision. It's not me taking away anything. It's just me saying I want to have a part of this conversation. And here's why I think this is not okay for me, because these are my belief systems. This is the data I've used to get to the research that I think that, goes against what I believe is happening right now. These are just conversations. Why is me doing that going like, you're supporting taking? No, I'm not. I'm just telling you, like, if it was up to me, if it was my body, my choice would be I wouldn't do it. That's it.
Real quick, I have a question, and it kind of goes on this topic, but is there a stat for abortion that, like, most people that have abortion aren't married or that are married?
It's a good question. We can look
Well, I mean, there's probably statistics on
The
that.
reason-
There are definitely
We have
statistics around
men, we just got to be comfortable. There's just some things that we might think we have the control, but let's just, there's dope. I don't think it's a double standard, but that it's under that umbrella. They got 100% control. Let's just call it what it is.
Yeah.
But to his point, we can have some type of input in that, but
Can I
they
say
have,
something?
no matter, unless you're married, that's why I asked.
Well,
if you're married, I think it hits hard. It hits a little
Well,
different.
you got to think about that. This is why the stats conversation is important, right? And it's why it's one of my favorite things. And people all the time like to use this the terminology, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And sure, the numbers may not lie, but they never tell story without context.
Right.
So you have to think about it like this. It would not surprise me if the numbers for abortion are lower in married couples. Why? That's why they got married, right?
Yeah.
And if you're looking at some of the reasons
I'm
why
asking.
people get abortions, it's because they don't have the support system.
That's what I'm asking.
So when you're in a marriage, you are seemingly have that support system. You might have double incomes. You might have the families come together. You've
right.
chosen to be with that partner. Of course, the abortion rate is going to be lower, but somebody might use those numbers and take that out of context and spin the story to influence you to feel or think a certain way.
Yeah.
So that's why I always you can't just rely on numbers, and you need other aspects.
You
right?
definitely need more context.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
the reason why I was saying that is because it comes back to everything he's been saying since I think we started, bro. When you're married, it hit different.
Yeah, it just
You might not. When you're married, you have that control. So when I say something, it's gonna hit completely harder than if I'm not married and you're telling somebody, you're talking about hey man, I don't want you to. You can say that, but they
it
got
don't matter.
all control over here.
We've become one flesh in marriage, and so you think about things differently, you strategize differently.
100%.
So of course, that's why I was talking about having the conversation. I would have the conversation. Even with that, you have to just deal with the consequences of whatever decision that you make.
both sides.
If you're not married or whatever else, and you're thinking about, hey, I'm going to keep this child, and another person's like, I think we should not keep this child or whatever, and it's legal for where you to do so, and that person says, fine, I want no parts of this relationship.
Yeah.
Should there be an avenue for that, right? Is that something that you have to accept?
But the society. What his point was specifically was to non-medical and all this.
Yeah.
Society
That's what I'm
doesn't
saying.
allow you to pin yourself that way. Boundaries are important. What you're explaining. I think.
Yeah.
I think you're explaining boundaries. So part of this is we belong halfway into this conversation, just like they belong halfway into this conversation. We both share the conversation. Yes, it is physically your body, but we made decisions. Okay. So we get to have the conversations. So what you're talking about, though, is let me show up for that conversation with a boundary. The same way you're going to show up with your boundary, which is your body, your choice. That's your boundary.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I can't cross that because you're going to make you see what I'm saying? So as the 50% representation of this relationship by way of us having a child soon or maybe not, I also have a boundary. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Will society support that? And we do not have that support.
No.
So if somebody said, I will divorce you for getting an abortion, society will rip that man.
Of course.
100%.
Rip that man.
100%.
Of course.
Getting
He
slaughtered.
will
Getting
never,
slaughtered.
there's no work this man will have. There's no, he'll have to kind of climb out of.
As you should. We should get the heat.
Maybe you shouldn't. But even in the end, it doesn't matter what he's going to do. He may still take care of his responsibilities. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
As being a
I
father
will
to
say,
the child.
I will, if you, let's say you don't, and you it doesn't matter, right? At the end of the day, I'm just saying this is my boundary, and I'm saying then we have it wrong. If the other person can't make boundaries as well. Now, we can say what boundaries are a little bit crazier than others, right? Like, if you do this, I'll kill you. You can't say stuff like that because that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do this, I'll burn your house down. Like, okay, these are wild boundaries. Like, but like one, like, well, I don't know if I want to be in a relationship like this because it makes me uncomfortable, whoop, and I find this to be too overwhelming for me. And I don't want to be a part of that. I can't see this every day. I can't be a part of this every day. Maybe I'm mentally not available for that. Whatever it looks like. We don't have that in society. So it's like, as the rules are played out now, little steps. Let's just have a conversation. Can I talk?
The last one, what's the name?
The last comment?
Yeah.
No, we got one more comment.
Okay, bet.
Oh, yeah.
This is on our post. If you find $100 on the ground, what do you do?
Taking.
The red guy said, or the red guy 92 said, finding $100 is like finding $20 bill 15 years ago.
This is true.
Ain't nobody got time to look for the owner.
Yeah.
Right. Facts.
So I'm not
Do we all
turning it
agree?
in.
You know why?
I'm taking
You know why this is funny? There were so many people that had like 4 or 5 different scenarios what they would do with that. I'm like, stop it.
Well, here's what I would add. To me, there's only one caveat. If I witness the owner drop it,
That's different.
that's different, and I'll give you your money back.
Yes.
But if I just
far are they
randomly
away?
happen upon
No, I'm saying
it doesn't matter. If I witness them, then I'll do my due diligence to make sure I get a hold of them. But if I'm just randomly walking down the street, not even down the street, it actually doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't know who dropped it. It's obviously been sitting there for a minute. I'm coming up on $100.
The Lord is watching, guys.
You know how they put the foot over?
Right. And at the end of the day, what I do with that $100 could be anything. The Lord's watching me donate $100.
The Lord about to bless
Exactly.
you.
How do we
So
not know
that's
it's
what
a
I'm
blessing?
saying. Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
that's why I'm like,
Thank you.
So I'm being conflicted by the Holy Spirit, and so for me,
Just go give it to the homeless man.
no. What is that? I'm not doing that either. Because he could
You don't know what, I'm not saying you don't know what it's
it.
being used for.
Why didn't God put it in the path of the homeless person? He put it in the path of me.
That's the argument.
So
right
the
there.
blessing
That's the
could be,
argument.
and those are my decisions, right? If I seen somebody who had just dropped it, I'm gonna give them their money. If it makes sense that like I was at your house, Matt, and it was on your grass,
Yeah, that's
maybe
different.
you dropped it,
That's
so I'm gonna
different.
bring it inside. I'm like, hey, bro,
yeah.
I think you dropped 100. I don't want to take your money.
Yeah.
If it is unclaimed money,
Take it.
I'm taking the money. I'm not giving it to the police because I don't know what they're gonna do with it. Don't even know if they're gonna give
It
it
might
back.
have been somebody's intention to leave it there, have somebody walk up on it.
You know what I'm
never
saying?
get to your
Like,
point,
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I could have been, hey, God, please, I just need a sign, I just need a little bit more cash.
Yeah.
And it's sitting right there.
Yeah.
Why
Now
was
let's-
that not a blessing from the
Let's
Lord?
up the money though.
Now, if there's legal things behind it, meaning, let's say there's a certain amount of money that like,
250,000
1,000?
in the bag. Just
Oh, legally
now,
you have to report
legally
that.
I have to report that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not, because if you, the ramifications of getting caught with that money
that's a good point.
can mess up everything that I've planned for.
100%.
Yeah, so this...
So the headache of trying to hide it is not worth.
And usually when it's something like that, there's usually prize money out there. So
100%.
It's going to put me up whatever amount. Like,
Now,
if
On
I
top of
find
that,
100,000, they're going to give
us
me 10.
content creators, we're gonna flip that. And I had to turn this into. I'm gonna talk about my journey with it, with the
Come on,
money.
bro.
Let's see if I can get the money. And if I don't get the money, can I crowdsource everybody
Yeah,
else to give me the
100%, yeah,
250K that I didn't get?
Yeah,
and
I
did a
will
good deed?
track the whole story, and I'm gonna make sure I ask them like, "Hey, can I get something out of here?"
Facts.
And
Oh,
if they say
I'm
no,
calling
documenting
for prize money.
Facts.
And if they don't have it, we're going to negotiate and get that on camera.
Facts, because I want everybody to feel bad for I did the right thing and good deeds went punished.
Hey, so here's some random information. This is from AI, so take it.
double check it.
Hey, Grok
Yeah,
upgrade.
take it with a grain of salt. But obviously, anything over 10K needs to be reported to the IRS, right? So
Of course.
that's your potential federal minimum, right? It says that found money where the owner is unknown. Most states require turning it into local law enforcement within a reasonable time, with some communities setting specific reporting thresholds, such as $100 or more. So right now, according to this, $100 is the minimum. After that, you got to go return it.
Listen, if I found $10,000, I'm giving away $1, and I found
Real talk.
9,999.
100%. I'm sliding a couple dollars out of
Yeah,
there.
here you go.
Well,
I got-
it's all about how you report it, when it came in. There's a whole bunch of other stuff too, but like,
Yeah,
But it could be a setup.
just
though. That's the
also,
only
yeah,
thing.
it could
like,
be a setup.
could
Because
be a
here's the
setup.
thing: if you think about it, here's what some people may
Setup
do
from the
with
Lord.
10,000 or whatever.
talk.
Let's say you're $10,000 in debt, and out of nowhere you pay off that $10,000 debt. the IRS can track and be like, okay, well, how did you get this $10,000 to pay off this
that's
debt?
just you being a dummy.
Yeah, 100%.
Operation.
You got to put that mug in an account and bleed that 10,000 down for the next 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just a dummy. You doing all that.
But I mean, people do that stuff. So we just got you unstuck. Just because you come into $10,000 don't mean you got to put it on everything all at once.
By the way, StuckyPod does not condone any bank robberies.
No, facts.
No, we didn't say robbing the
Rob
bank.
nothing.
We said find money.
Theft of any kind.
Literally found money with no unknown.
Turn it in.
Unclaimed found money on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all the
comment.
comments.
Y'all had a lot to say. We appreciate y'all.
Comment and react. Come on, stop playing
of
with
the
it.
week, man.
I'm going to pop this one off.
Go ahead.
Oh, Lord.
Because I'm travel hef.
Here we go.
Spirit Airlines.
Delta.
Delta,
Whoa, don't
the
do it.
gods.
Don't do it.
Delta. I know. It's crazy.
Wow.
Mississippi.
They just finished a settlement. I'm surprised this took this long. A settlement of $79 million.
For the Biscoffs.
Nope. That's American.
No, Delta got a disc golf that say Delta in the cookie.
Yeah, I thought they started the Biscoff movement. Either way it goes.
Either way it goes. Delta just finally settled on a case, a lawsuit that happened in 2020. The incident was a plane took off out of California, I believe, out of LAX, and immediately had an engine issue, and they had to turn around. But in order for them to land, they had to dump fuel. They dumped fuel over land, and it hit schools, houses, people. It hit a lot of people, right?
Come on, Delta.
And then they landed, and the people sued. And they were battling, saying it's not their fault that the pilots had to dump the fuel. Mm-hmm. And they should blame. They're kind of throwing the pilots under the bus a little bit, like obviously trying to save some money. The court wasn't about that life, but they literally drug this out for over 3 years.
That's the stuck part. Because every other part I'm okay with. Meaning, like in an emergency, you're gonna have to dump fuel. Mm-hmm. Where you do it, sometimes it's uncontrollable.
Right.
Now, if you're gonna get sued, sometimes.
But you could have, in theory, those pilots had a lot. It's LAX. You could have done it on the beach. You could have done it in the mountains.
But you can't. You think about it this way. I mean, we're thinking about that. Like,
they're in an emergency situation.
You're in an emergency situation. Right. You have to also think. Okay, that means I'm gonna have to divert. If I'm diverting and I lost an engine, it's gonna take me more power to get over here to safely dump the fuel. And does that put the rest of my plane and people, the lives that I have on board, at risk? Or I could dump the fuel now. The fuel is like crazy because it's fuel, but it's not going to actually like kill nobody. Mm. So
I mean, it could depend upon how high up they were and how and the angle that it lands.
Nah,
water hitting like that, crystallizing there. And I'm kidding.
Nah, it's gonna be like rain basically. So like the fuel's not going to hurt nobody or nothing like
outside
that.
of a chemical burn,
right? Maybe.
So who sued?
The people who got hit by the fuel, which is fine.
Like
I think where Delta is stuck is blaming it on the pilots.
Yeah.
It's just not just settled, bro.
And how long it took.
Oh, the 3 years.
Like you hit like elementary schools, like it hit a lot of people. I think they're splitting the $79 million amongst.
That's why it took so long, because they wanted to iron out everybody with one swoop. They don't want to go back and touch this again.
It take a while anyway for those little class actions.
They don't want to touch this again, so it's going to take a long time to get that done. So.
Stem from a January 14, 2020 incident.
Oh yeah. That's
Delta Flight 89 to Shanghai from Los Angeles.
I'm still a year, and I haven't been like settled out with the insurance. From my accident. And that's a little accident. So I can't imagine $80 million.
80 million.
That's true. I have a student who
Delta pay that cash.
Got in an accident like 3 years ago, and they still haven't settled yet.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
But they stuck though for blaming the pilots. I get it though, because they're trying to put fault on somebody else so they don't have to pay as much or whatever. But also, you hired the pilot, so they're working for you.
Yeah, the representation of what you trained them to be.
Come on, Delta. And I love Delta too. So
that was my same. That was my Mustang.
Yeah, I ain't got one.
What's that girl? The tennis girl, the white tennis girl. What's her name?
Jelena.
Jelena
O.
Yeah, man, she my Mutha-Stucka of the week, man. Learn how to take an L, bro. I'm tired of people losing and being bad losers, bro.
They don't teach that.
Like that would turn me up. Like, and if I was what's her name? Taylor. That would turn. Like, I don't have no.
Well, she did.
If you would have said no, but I'm talking about when they go low, I go lower. Right. That's what Councilman Mays used to say. If we just won, and your response is, I have no class, I'm uneducated, I'm gonna, okay, fine. Let me go ahead and tell you how much class I don't have. You're a loser, and you're gonna continue to lose because you have a losing attitude. Yeah. Only losers come up and complain after they're losing stuff.
Especially like that.
You know what I'm saying? So learn how to win, and when you win, you can talk. Other than that, shut up. I don't care nothing about you. Get off of that. Like, And come on, bro.
Yeah,
I can't stand
they also
that.
don't teach that like a lot these days. Like we knew how to act, like we were trained how to act with class no matter what. Like even when we took an L, like it was always like be respectful, blah 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 blah. They really don't coach that and teach that these days.
And the parents are fighting.
And I'm for one, like
yeah.
that's one of the first things that I address, like in coaching and stuff like that. Like, let me catch you act stupid, and I can easily kick you off the team. Like I can easily, you're no longer playing, or you got to find your way back on the court. Because like, no matter what it is, winning or losing, there's never a time to be disrespectful. In moments where it wasn't brought to you first.
What about mid game though? Because I think it's all timing.
I think when you're, that's different. In competition, I feel
so it's timing. Then
I
it's
feel
timing.
a little bit different about certain things. Like for instance,
ways.
I am an old style football coach. If I'm coaching your team and you score, I don't mind you celebrating off of a score.
Yeah.
Or like a big play, like a huge play, something that's very hard to attain, a sack or something like that. The one thing I can't stand is y'all have a good play or whatever, and you getting up, acting like you putting a seatbelt on your corner. All of that type of celebration, bro, get that, because now you're making it about yourself.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Unless
I'm asking when you're on the line,
right,
when you're on the line talking crap. Like y'all
no,
are talking crap.
Y'all can go in competition.
In
competition,
yeah. In war, do we care about how you shot
talk
me
all
in
you
the
want
face?
to. Just don't detriment the team. Meaning,
just don't shoot me in my back.
Or
but also it depends on the sport.
Don't get a flag. Right. If I'm just using football, don't get a flag that's gonna cost us 15 yards.
Yeah.
Right.
In chess, we can't do that.
Yeah.
In chess?
Yeah, we can't talk crap like that.
No. In chess, you can't do. They can't talk
chess,
at all.
well,
Really.
the
In
way
volleyball,
the way
you
to
can't
talk
really
crap
do it
in
either. You're
chess.
not allowed to talk across
The way to
net.
talk crap in chess is after you lose. The ones the chess has the worst losers. Meaning
Also,
like, if you lose, you pretty much have an attitude. But,
I'm a winners up thing. Like,
yeah.
Like, don't, if we losing and you talking, bro, shut up and focus.
Yes.
You're a scoreboard.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
yes.
just
Bro. I
shut up
can't
and
stand a
focus,
team
bro.
that's taking an L and talking trash. Bro.
Yeah, bro, come on,
Scoreboard.
dog.
Yeah, scoreboard used to hit. So it doesn't hit that hard nowadays, but it used to hit heavy.
Because people don't care about winning.
Don't forget about her response. She said that she just doesn't speak well enough English. She thought education
Still not an
meant
excuse.
something else.
That's out of
It doesn't matter.
Because the
Should
other
have
dig was she said
racist.
Yes. Well, I'll let you say that. But
No, I'm saying that was a dig. That was a dig.
Not
People were saying.
that she was racist. It was that she used something that somebody who is a bigot toward African Americans might use as a trope by saying that they're uneducated
And no class.
with no class. Yeah, so she's saying this to her, and that's like a trope. So that's
So people were calling her racist. She came out and said, "I'm not a racist." That's why
she said her response initially was, "I don't speak English well."
Well, that's like that's like that. I ain't trying to bring it back, but like
So
the
then why
Tyler
you talking?
situation. But that's like Tyler. It's just now I get it when you're saying that. Now when you're explaining it, she's right. Like in certain areas, they speak different, they talk different.
Yeah.
They don't.
But here we go. Thank you. Because here's my thing. If you know that, then shut the fuck up. Because you're not in your country.
You'll say something that you might slip up and not. Yeah, like
Shut
me,
up
I'm not
then.
gonna be in Mexico hot yelling at somebody in Spanish because I might say something.
And I make something, and I don't speak that. My Spanish is not good.
It's chatty at
So
best.
so shut up. Like that to me would even make me more mad.
You gotta know your environment.
Sorry, I don't speak English well. Then why are you talking to me?
Yeah, just relax.
You might as well say it in your own language. Then we know what you really
go to the
feel.
press and then say it in your own language so they can translate it.
Yeah, I got one. Which is hard. This is tough for me because I'm not gonna. My Mutha-Stucka of the week is not my Mutha-Stucka of the week. You know, I'm just basing it off of what the response has been. PBD.
BVD.
No, PBD.
Pat Bet Dave.
Come
my
on,
boy.
baby.
Yeah. So Pat Bet David, billionaire, insurance guy. Over
Big
the last
podcaster.
10, 15 years, his podcast and his hosts have been really big in the social media space, specifically in podcasting. The PBD show, and he has obviously the biggest guests ever on there, and so he's Iranian, and he is very connected to like the political past of Iran, and so he had a guest on recently, which by the way, this is on brand. This is why I say he's not my Mutha-Stucka, because he's had other controversial guests on, other leaders of other types of controversial situations on, but he had Netanyahu on his channel the other day. Now, obviously the backlash was swift, immediate. People think that Netanyahu is genocidal and, war criminal and all these other things that have been alleged of him. So it's an extremely delicate situation, and he still brought Netanyahu on his channel. I watched it. I thought he was pretty pointed. I didn't think he really. To be fair, I watched the pre-show, and his questions were pointed toward like letting him be the dictator or whatever he's going to say. He didn't really go as hard as I'm sure a lot of people wanted to go. But I always ask this question: how hard can you go on somebody like that without losing them in mid conversation? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Go as hard as you want to.
yeah, but then what's the goal? Is the goal to get him to talk, or is the goal to get him to leave halfway through the show because he's like, frustrated?
That could also speak volumes too.
Both sides.
I'm about to say that is a
What's your
potential
target?
goal. Like I'm gonna push
Depending on
this
what your
person.
show is.
Yeah, what's your target?
And
So-
depending on what they approve on questions, and that's a lot to it.
I mean, is it true journalism or is it entertainment media?
Yeah, this is the hard part about being in podcast space, right? Like, we appreciate podcasting, but this is the hard part. We still haven't quite legitimized what we do as quote unquote journalism. And for a lot of reasons we shouldn't. Like, let's be honest. There's a lot of opinion. There's a lot of opinions based on what we do. So I don't think this is a good space to call quote unquote journalism. However, a lot of people get their information from this style of media content.
Yeah,
Specifically somebody like PBD, who's extremely political. And so I have to say Mutha-Stucka because, again, he got the biggest backlash. I mean, he's still getting it. But Shudo, I said backlash. What did I say wrong?
He's still getting it. It's wild.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, pause. Whoa,
He's still getting
jeez.
backlash. It's crazy.
But shout out to anybody doing this social media thing that's got, cojones enough to respond to comments. We do it here at StuckyPod. We appreciate anybody else who does the same. However, PBD, unfortunately, you are the Mutha-Stucka of the week for me. But let's vote. Who you got?
I got I'd probably take Delta.
I got Delta.
Go 50 right there. What you got?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to go Delta. I'm going to go on mine because she a loser.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sticking with PBD, but it's Delta.
Well, because PBD, I feel like if that's from what I hear, if that's his platform, he's not going to be stuck for long. He really ain't stuck because he did what he normally
It's his own. He owns the audience, so he ain't even. But again, if somebody had to do it, PBD.
That's what I said. Who else? That's why I was like not understanding the pushback. I thought there's somebody that we wanted to actually get in front of somebody like Netanyahu would be somebody like PBD.
But I actually like that. Though. I like when the ops or when they interview each other or they be on the same podcast and stuff like that. I just like seeing it.
And PBD grills everybody. That's why I think they were upset with him because he didn't really go hard on. Because I've seen him bring people on and grill them. To
I didn't finish
face.
it though, but
so then for me that would mean he was stuck because I feel like he got outside of himself.
That's why I said it hurt my heart because it's like
that's what he was kind of saying.
A little bit of a
you fraud then, bro.
A little bit more of a fight. No, I mean, again, there's probably so many things. He's. I believe. No, we do this now. So I believe he was just trying to keep him talking.
And you have to be neutral. Keep it neutral.
I don't know. I mean, you can, but not. If I'm hearing from what y'all saying, again, I don't never watch this. I don't intake his media. But like for me personally, if there's somebody, if y'all three said, hey, we want to talk to this person, and I was vehemently against talking to that person, I would not be on that episode.
Yeah, 100%.
I would not be on the episode. I'm not sacrificing what I believe is who I am to anybody come sit down on the couch or sit down in front of. Yeah. If I have made my money, my liking, my brand, my everything off of grilling people, and I get somebody, I'm grilling everybody. Yeah. And if you accept this invite, you know what the smoke, you know what it is. You know what my platform is. You know how I work. We're not running away from this stuff. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to ask the questions. If you feel a certain way, you can lead the show. But I'm not changing up for anybody who comes sit across from me.
Yeah.
Because then to me, that make me feel like as a consumer, man, you're just in it again for like the money or a different aspect, and you're just trying to grow.
And it's not like he did it. It would just be the way he positions his question.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
What would you say to some people that don't agree with you, Netanyahu? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I want you to push harder and say.
Like you do to somebody else, right?
Other times he pull up a graph and be like, so here, this is where you lied, And this time he's always like, what do you say to people, And
I'm like, nah, bro, you wouldn't do that. You just...
I guess Delta, guess what, man? You almost stuck of the week, Delta. Hey, man, pay these people on time.
In fact,
this is $90 million. Y'all boy make that in 2 days.
Pay me too a little bit. You want to give me a little money? $78 million. Don't end up in a stucky situation.
That was a good one, actually.
That was. I ain't gonna lie. The tonality.
Who it is? Anonymous?
Anonymous.
Yes.
Why you gotta be anonymous? Okay, it says, so I live with 2 roommates, and we all pay rent to the landlord through one account. Last week, it was my turn to collect the cash from everyone and deposit it. I had it all in an envelope sitting on the kitchen counter. When I came back from work, the envelope was shredded on the floor, and my roommate's dog was sitting in the middle of the mess, wagging his tail like he had just solved world peace. The money, gone. Ripped up, chewed, slobbered on, useless. Now here's the problem. My roommates think I lost the money or spent it, and they don't believe the dog ate it. I even showed them the shredded bills, and they just laughed. Rent is due in 2 days, and I don't have the extra cash to cover it. Do I keep trying to convince them it was the dog, or just eat the loss and pay up myself to keep the peace?
This is some college shit. This
Yeah,
gotta
this
be,
some-
bro.
yeah, this some
Because who
boo-boo.
paying rent in cash? Bro?
Yeah.
Some Max Keeble big move shit. That's what it is.
You said Max Keebler.
Bro, yeah.
Or
Yeah,
like
that's
small
wild,
town,
bro.
small
Oh, no,
town.
what was
rent.
the other one? The Big Fat Liar. That's all
Oh,
I'm saying.
Big Fat Liar.
Small
not
town
Max
rental
Keeble.
property stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy. I think, man, first off, where you messed up was not immediately getting on FaceTime when you walked in.
Facts.
Or taking pictures.
Facts.
Of the
And, like,
dog
a witness,
chilling.
yeah,
in it,
witness.
like,
He
know what
said
I'm
he
saying?
was sitting there in it.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'd have been like, bro, y'all cannot. I just walked in the door. Y'all are not going to believe this, bro. Look what I just seen. Like, immediately. And, I don't know, take a little DNA test. Show his dog DNA on it.
If I was a roommate, I'd slap you. Yeah. But for not having rent. But,
No, I would slap the roommate for dog chewing it up.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. I slapped the person that
Yeah,
said,
but I
him.
ain't paying no
But see,
rent.
there's me.
But
I've been doing this a while. But go ahead.
100%. No, I was gonna tell him you got the keys.
Yeah.
For me to get you unstuck, pay that money
Yes.
and just that look. You already went through this with messed up money, so yeah, go ahead and land it.
Yeah, listen, bro. I've had this happen to me. So let me start
minus
off.
the dog part, or
Yeah,
including
minus the dog.
Yeah, it was an actual person. It was ugly. I won't tell you what happened, but just know it got ugly. What I would say is a couple things. Again, I'd be reading through stuff, so like I don't know.
Facts.
It's just the
Facts.
discernment be so crazy. Hold on, this is the first time the dog ever ate anything.
Come on.
This shouldn't be okay. The reason why they're upset is because this is the first time dog ever ate something. So you telling me he just started to eat dollar bills?
started to eat
Yeah,
it,
he just
yeah,
out of
come
nowhere.
on.
He just started
Come
eating
on,
dollar bills.
man.
Never ate nothing before he just started eating dollar bills.
The first time you ever paid
Because
rent. Okay.
listen, if you came to your roommates, okay? Because by the way, also, whose dog is it?
He said his roommate's dog.
Okay, so check this out. If you came home to your room, that we're going to. We gotta pay attention. Sometimes they be fast, bro. You gotta pay attention.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me that your roommate has never seen his dog eat nothing?
Well, he never said that.
No, he did by saying they don't believe it.
They don't
No,
believe.
but they said that they don't believe the dog ate it, meaning the money.
No. Hear me out. Why don't if somebody came into my house and said that Maui ate something, I immediately am gonna be like yes, because I've seen him eat toilet paper.
Yeah.
I've seen him eat the craziest of stuff around my house. I will.
But maybe
100%
he
be like, my
maybe
bad.
he didn't chew on cat. Because here's a perfect example. When Sway was alive, Sway would chew on things, but she would never like chew on like paper or nothing like that. Then there was a weird, odd month and a half where she started. We had to move all of our games and like cards and stuff to another level because we come home and she was eating cards.
Okay, so in a month two, if somebody said that there was money on your counter and you came home and Sway looked like she had ate the money, would you then be like, I don't know, why would that happen? No, you'd be like, well, she's been eating cards lately. I guess she's got.
Well, what if
paper
this
thing.
is what if this is month one and this is the first time the
Yeah,
cards
that's
have
what I'm
been
about
on
to
the
say,
ground?
man. Yeah, it could be the month one.
Man,
Half your battle is you got cash.
Yeah,
What we doing?
that's a whole nother conversation.
what we
but this
doing,
happened to
Cash?
me in college.
As
This
if
literally
we
Pay
happened-
rent with cash.
Yeah,
They do
yeah,
that.
that's the crazy part.
This literally happened to me in
y'all
college,
live?
and this was in 2005 or no 2006 or whatever it was. So we're paying cash back then because it's
Landlord,
2006.
take cash.
That was 19 years ago. But this same exact thing happened to me in college, man. We were doing the exact same thing. So to get you unstuck, number one, never, ever, ever, ever do this. Never put your money in a pot with these people. Your family, that's one thing. Your roommates, no. Figure out how.
cut a check.
Yeah, no. On contract, make sure that individually you have an amount that you're due every single month to your landlord. That's how you get unstuck. Seriously. Like, don't have no contract with no landlord that don't say,
Just pay once. Nah, everybody pays their
no,
amount.
sir,
their
no,
own
sir.
separate
How
goes-
much
yeah.
do I owe you monthly?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For my room.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody pays their own to
Yes,
the
yes,
landlord.
to the
yeah, that's how you
Yeah.
get unstuck, because this is already a horrible situation to be in. Number two, you're going to have to eat that. So there's two things going to happen. You're going to have to let them whoop you. Like, you're going to have to let them get they one. Because it doesn't. You're not convincing them. Let's start there. You're not convincing them. They're not. If they're not convinced now, they're not going to be convinced later when there's no said evidence of any of this. So you're gonna let them get they one, or you got to eat that, and either you suggest maybe coming up with like a loan system where you paid out the loan, but then they pay you back, or something like that. I don't know, but you took the L.
Here's the thing. At the end of the day, I think there's just one small conflict, and maybe it was how it's written, but the sentence right before the last says, "I don't have the extra cash to cover it." To which you then say, "Or just eat the loss and pay it myself."
Yeah, that's
which
what-
is it?
yeah.
Do you have the cash or do you not?
You're a liar, man.
But here's my thing. I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to look at my contract first. What's the legalities? Second thing, if this in fact really did happen, and you got roommates that don't believe you, I'm breaking the lease and I'm moving out.
That's because you're never coming back from this.
Right. Because at the end of the day, if they're not gonna believe you, and let's say rent is $1,000 a month per person, right? Let's say you live in that kind of house or whatever. I'm not about to drop $3,000 for people who don't believe me and are never going to believe me, and I'm not going to get that money back after having potentially provided said proof. It's not happening. I'm literally going to the landlord and be like, okay, what is the cost of me to break my lease or 1/3 of that?
It's the
whatever
same
it
money
is.
you're gonna pay to them people anyway.
And I'm gonna drop
Well,
that
think about this.
and be out.
He said they all paying through one account. If it's not my account, this is me. This is how petty I am. I ain't gonna lie. I'm out. If you don't believe me, and I'm not on the lease, and it's you're paying the account,
out of there.
goodbye, and y'all figure
but
it out.
That's the thing.
Y'all
You got to
figure it
make sure
out.
that you're not on the lease.
And also,
'Cause if you're on the lease, then you're due for at
but
least
also
1/3 of that.
now the
No.
consequence there is you got to be careful. Now you have to move a little differently because those people may see that as like a.
That's like you did take it.
No, not as you did take it, but some people are petty in their responses to stuff like that. Well, they'll track you down, hunt you down, and think you running off on the plug type thing. Just understand that's the life you're gonna lead if you go down that path. But to Corey's point, that's another option.
No, I'm gonna tell you to your
You out
face,
of
bro.
there.
I'm not your dog.
Yeah,
Your dog ate the money,
yeah.
not my dog. Your dog ate the money, and you can believe that or not believe that. That was my money. So either you gonna pay up for that,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
gonna be sifting through the dog's
dog
poop.
ain't
This is not a
cash.
Or
conversation
I'm
for
outta
somebody who
there.
don't feel guilty about it. I'm not writing in about this. There's no, to your point, there's
That's
no
true.
conversation, bro. There's no conversation. What the dog ate the money, and here go pictures.
But I was saying because I'm assuming that the money's still there, it's just shredded. But I'm talking about when you sent it to the bank or whatever y'all did.
Mm-hmm.
That you could just send it off, get the money back. Isn't that what you did? What'd you do?
No, so that's a different one.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have like bills that are let's say not intact,
Mhm.
right? You can actually take them to
They're still legal tender, so you
it
can
is still
get
legal
them
tender.
swapped.
So just
So
pay
there's two options you have. You can take them to a bank that can do it for you, where they send it into the government. The government verifies the cash as a tender, and then they return the bills essentially to the bank.
That
Which-
takes time. You
All
will.
of
You
it
will
takes
have
time.
missed your.
but
You
yeah,
will.
every-
I'd rather
everything takes
have it
time.
coming
Yeah.
in the pipeline and lose
Yeah.
the money knowing that it's coming right
Yeah,
back.
everything
Yeah.
takes time. So at this point, you're screwed anyway. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
there's
you might
no
as well,
there's
yeah.
no way to put the dollar bills back together. That would even take time. The other part is you do it yourself. You can go actually to DC. I think
Bet.
there's an office in DC where you bring the bills with you. You can drop them off there, and I think a few weeks later they do whatever.
Bet.
But so there's options. I just forgot the website. There's a website.
Yeah, we gave you like 3 ways to get unstuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but hey,
I only did that one time because something happened with I had like 320s together, and they got ripped like in half. And I was like, dang, bro. But I'm like, I want my $60.
Right.
And I went to the bank, and they were like, yeah, well, and they gave my $60 back.
because they're gonna do what I'm telling you. They're just gonna fill out that form, send it off
100%.
to the government. The government's gonna give them the 60
Give them the cash right back.
Yeah, it don't matter. I
Is this person stuck and stupid?
think so.
Absolutely. Because you're thinking.
Do we have
too
a
heavy
name?
into this.
Come on, put that ass
No,
on the
no
wheel.
name yet.
Hey man, give us an update, anonymous.
Yeah, please tell me you moved out.
Yeah. Stuck and
Gotta
stupid
be
is a
about it.
segment where a person plays their theme, finds herself in a stuck and stupid situation, and then we put their ass on the wheel. But while he getting that ready, do we know that they turned off?
Who?
That
What?
yeah, I saw it earlier. I was like, man,
I mean, it's blinking.
It's
It's
blinking,
blinking
right?
like it's still recording, but what?
yeah, it had
We'll
like
see.
a black screen that said whatever though, but it don't matter.
We still got 2 cameras rolling, so I ain't really sure.
Yeah, we still locked in both cameras, baby. StuckyPod and the mother.
It's still blinking. I'm gonna go with it's recording.
Yeah.
Me in the house.
While he get the wheel ready, who do you think is gonna win the game? Cowboys or Eagles?
Stop it, bro.
Okay, I just had to check.
That's not even.
I just had to see if y'all still had it. You know,
The wheel looking a
I
little
mean, y'all were
jittery.
last year's Super Bowl winners.
Let's say we gave it up. Like
Yeah.
all I know is that Jerry Jones better not go 0 for nothing.
You see, we picked up one of y'all ex players.
Hey, Jerry Jones better not go 0 for 1.
Nah, we out of there.
Yeah, that's tough.
Bye, bye, Micah. Corey, spin that wheel.
Okay, little
And that whole
Speedy,
jamming.
Speedy
That
Gonzalez.
That was jamming. Good. He got that good internet.
Look at that.
Speaking
Look
of-
at that. Speaking of the devil.
Is Jerry Jones stuck and stupid for letting Micah Parsons go?
Yes.
I'm like, we already talked about this in the car.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
Well, yeah, I
Guess
brought
what?
it up again just in case.
You say stuck yes?
Stuck, yes.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck in.
Currently, I'm stuck yes. I will be with Brian on stuck and.
No, it's
Just
not
to
about
see-
Kenny Pickett, okay?
No,
we
no,
know
what?
he's good, okay?
Yeah, we ain't worried about Kenny.
We're not...
Kenny Pickett.
Or not Kenny Pickett. What's his name? The guy that you guys got from Green Bay? Or you guys?
I actually don't think he's that good. But I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the picks. You have to see how the two picks play out.
But they're not going to play out.
Well,
And you know this.
no, the 2 first rounders. So
Yeah,
like,
you just got to. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
but when you have control of your team is when you have control of your picks. They don't have control of their team right now. I don't think they do. So
so why keep Micah?
no. They had control with Micah.
They
no
didn't
longer
have control with Micah. That's why they kept losing, and that's why they had the worst rushing defense.
No,
They even said it. We have to work on rushing defense. That was their
Now
response.
the beautiful
And
thing
it's
is
true.
just the most volatile the Cowboys have been in a long time. That's a beautiful thing, which means that so anything can happen right now. Like they just go on like one of these legendary runs. Like, hey, there's nothing to lose. Let's just throw the ball in the air and see what happens. And then 18 weeks later, we're talking about them. But odds are it's not going to go that way, and they slip into oblivion. Then what? Now who cares about the first round picks?
I like Jalen Hurts.
Huh?
I like Jalen Hurts. It's cool, man.
I like Jalen Hurts.
We like him too.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
We like him. We like him too.
Now I put it up there again just in case. Not just in case, but I just put it up there again because Mike is still.
Oh my God.
Nah, it was on us. It must have just switched. Whatever you want. And by the way, if you haven't seen the Jerry Jones Netflix documentary, please go watch it. It is great. It gives you a lot of input on Jerry Jones. And it kind of gives you the context and the insight on why this trade is on brand.
Yeah.
All right.
Bro, y'all can't see this on camera. But
Let's do a poll while we're doing this. Any polls in y'all's brain? Like a top 3 or one gotta go.
I had
or...
one the other day too.
Come on, man.
Hey, man, because I was thinking about it for our car ride.
Top 3 cruise lines or?
Oh, that's easy.
Shh.
I knew you were gonna say that. It's good.
Let's hold off on the poll.
Okay, let's hold. Okay, let's hold on.
Spin
Cori, spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel
Again. And we're doing it again.
Don Legend?
Yeah. Is it stuck and stupid to get into a relationship with someone you're not physically attracted to?
You know how I feel. I say stuck no-ish.
Stuck in?
This is a tough question for you, boy. I'm gonna say stuck. Yes, it's stupid.
Whoa. I'm stuck in.
I'm stuck no because
Damn, we awesome.
I'm stuck because I think to Jeremy's point, there are relationships that exist that are not built on physical attraction, or people don't care about physical attraction at all.
How you know his point?
That was quite literally my point. There are multiple types of relationships in the world, and
because
some people don't have the ability to have that physical attraction. Number one,
I agree.
Some
I
people
agree.
have the ability, but they don't need that to survive.
But that's not what the questions talk about, guys. You have autonomy over your attraction in this question.
Get into him.
It says
okay.
you are not physically attracted to. Not the world's
still-
not considering it attractive.
No.
I didn't say the world.
No, what I get where you're going, but this is still.
I say he was going somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not physically attracted to you, right? But also, if you're not physically attracted to me and we don't care about physical attraction, that's a good relationship.
Right.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change my answer to stuck no. It just have to be what relationship.
Yes. That's what
Okay, yeah,
Jeremy's saying.
that's why I'm stuck
in.
in.
That's why I'm stuck in. So we're all the same. So change it. I'm stuck in.
Spin that wheel.
One big hey, yo.
Yeah, that was wild. And with the hand movement.
I know, crazy. Chill out though. Chill out, guy.
I agree.
Dang, I was like, it was almost right on the line.
Did we do it?
Did we do this one?
Yeah, we did.
You want me to run it?
What?
Are you sure?
Yeah, we did last.
I be hitting. Look, y'all see me hit high choice. Why I be staying?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Is Arch Manning a DEI hire? I'm just joking.
That's on the Target episode. There we go.
Whoa.
This is perfect.
Is it sucking stupid to call Young Thug a rat after the recent recordings?
Stuck up. And this is hurting my heart to even say that.
Yeah, it hurts
I'm
me.
a stuck in, but
I'm stuck in because I don't know.
I can't believe I'm saying
Yeah.
it, man. It's stuck. No, it's not.
Yeah, because here's the thing. First of all, I'm hurt.
I'm hurt.
Like,
it hurts
bro,
me.
when I heard the audio and saw the oh man, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. I was like all over the place. You know that meme where the little thing is like, I felt like that, boy. Oh, my mama. I said,
Bro,
no,
he's a rat,
bro,
man.
no, bro.
the
But-
rain,
Bro, I was thinking the same.
rain
Bro, I told you.
fraud us,
I
bro.
told you.
The
I
rain
told
fraud
you.
us,
I
bro.
told you. I
thing,
knew
bro.
it was gonna fraud us, bro.
Oh, that's
I knew
messed
it
up.
was gonna
I'm about
fraud
to
us,
call him
man.
right now. I got some tea times later.
That's
What
messed
kind
up.
of tea time?
That's messed up.
I was literally thinking the same thing. The way the sun, y'all don't see it.
Bro,
you might, but like
we'll
the
We'll
sun
get back on your
just
thug.
came in.
We'll get back on your thug, but we gotta say this. We supposed to be doing Stucky golf this morning.
Yes.
So we
Yeah,
be
we
golfing.
did this for y'all anyway.
Look, and it's
And
playing with us,
and
man.
the sun is
and
breaking through
for
beautifully.
Mansfield Natty, this would have been
It
perfect.
This would've been perfect.
We would have been by this time. We probably would have been on the last 3 holes.
Nah.
Nah.
We
Nah, we'd probably be on a fifth.
Yeah,
sixth hole.
we probably be on like
Y'all
six.
playing slow.
Nah, 4 of us.
But we
The
everybody
tee time
ain't
was
you
7:30.
right now.
It's
Bro,
8:51.
with content, 4 of us, we would have took a while. Yeah.
Oh, I thought
No,
tea
we
time was
can't-
at 6.
No,
So
he
what-
was
what-
getting
what-
there at 6. The tee time was at
I was
7:30.
getting there at 6
Hell
to
no.
shoot. I was just getting there at 6 to shoot so I can get
Boy,
warm.
you wild, boy.
What?
You would
Hour
have
and
me
a
dry
half of
sitting
shooting
up
is
there?
crazy. Yeah,
I would
that's
have took a
wild.
nap like
Nah, I would have just been chilling. You know me, I would have got on a little sit down.
I wish y'all could see this,
Anyway.
man.
Yeah,
This
go
is
ahead.
just
Yeah, sun
a
coming
bunch of
through just
malarkey.
fraud, man.
This
I
is
can,
Texas.
Messed
Bullshit.
up.
I can feel a
Texas,
birdie right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But yeah,
Golly.
Thug, man. Let's get back Thug.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
You're a rat, man.
That's tough.
Get him the cheese.
That's tough.
so
By definition, that's what I'm saying. And not
By
how
definition,
I feel.
yes.
I am feeling terrible about this. But by definition, you
You
told.
are.
Just like I had to be consistent. Same thing about Gunna. When everybody gave me crap, I'm like, I can't unsee him say yes, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
said yes, ma'am. That's
Hey,
it.
Gonna clear though.
Yeah, no, he
He got that one on run,
No,
so
now
he
here's
cleared.
what
He
this has
cleared.
done, bro. This has now started to help us rank rats. Think
well,
about this.
I am excited about this. Actually,
Yeah, I think all of us
This
are,
is
in a way.
this is good.
Yeah.
You wanna know why? Because I think everybody should know the streets is dead, and I want the
is
streets
trash.
to die.
Yeah, it's done.
It's trash.
It's done.
All of the stuff that y'all be talking about, oh, I'm gonna hold it down. No, they're not.
You're whack.
Soon as they get a little bit of pressure put on them, especially
Never held it down.
federally,
Yes.
they folding.
Especially
Yes.
federally.
They
Yes.
folding.
They put,
bro.
you in,
charges
they put you in that
Bro,
shoe.
the
federal.
streets
Do you
is
feel me?
whack.
Hey, what you gonna do when they put you in,
In the shoe.
Real
You
talk.
know what I'm saying? They folding. So all of the stuff that it's cap. It's cap. Is there cap in your rap? Yes.
Yes.
All of it.
Yes.
But
whack.
here's the thing: we saw this play out with 6ix9ine and others, by the way. And
And I don't
we
even
should have
consider
known.
6ix9ine to be a rat.
Well,
Yeah.
he wasn't because of his scenarios, like. But at the end of the day, you were like.
Yeah,
Because you was a part of their
yeah,
life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't,
100%.
if you decide to get in there, don't tell them nothing. That's what
Thug
the
a
rule
rat,
is.
6ix9ine a rat.
And they're not, and they know why they even and I even hate saying the word rat. It's like ratting. I'll just speak to the actual verb. You know why they still exist is because there are some people in the street code that go in and really don't say nothing. And then now there's a perpetuation of like, see, I have an example. We have to have less examples of that so that we can actually kill off the street identity. It's just not.
Keep ratting, baby.
Hold on. Are you snitching?
Here's my thing.
I always say
I'm
don't do nothing
snitching.
around me.
Thank you.
Yeah,
But that's not snitching. I think snitching
I don't care what it is.
if you are in the
Cult.
if you're partaking in the business, if you're partaking in the activity, and then you are also the other people didn't get caught, you got caught, and so you're getting other people in trouble. That's what snitching
Yeah,
is. Now,
yeah.
granted, here's how I personally feel. One, I'm not gonna be breaking the law like that, so I'm not ever gonna be put in that
100%.
situation. If you do something around me, I am telling.
Snitching.
Yeah,
You
right
gotta
off the
get out
bat.
of
I
there.
already said so. Don't
Number
do nothing.
two, it's self-preservation. If you don't think that if I have weighed out my options and think it's safer to tell these people that you are involved versus not, because that's the thing about snitching, right? The snitching thing is, well, I can't tell you because, like, if I do tell when I get out, I'm not gonna live. They're gonna get me when I get out. But if I've calculated that if I get out, I'm still gonna be safer because I got money, access, resources, whatever, brother, you're going.
I'm
saying like a
telling the
canary.
truth though, and if snitching is under telling that truth umbrella, then I'm snitching. Whatever
Yeah, 'cause
telling the truth
I gotta
is.
stay
But the
true.
truth, here's what I'm saying. You can do that as well, but there's parameters around that. If you're partaking in that activity and you go and tell that truth and they say, great, we're going to go get the big fish and we're going to let you out. And you get out and you get hit like, Tommy gonna come cancel Christmas on you, and you survive 2 days later, are you trying to live longer?
If I'm telling the
So
truth, if that warrants unaliving, then that's what it warrants.
Then that's cool. I mean, I can respect that too.
I mean, just whatever the truth is. If they say, "Hey, man, who was in the room?" Me, this person. What were y'all doing? Bagging up the yada. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't do it. Cause I'm snitching. Don't do nothing around me, bro. I'm snitching. I'm done with all that hiding secrets.
Let's do another one.
I ain't street,
bro.
I'm whack. I'm a father.
Yeah, I'm about to say, don't ask me. I'm just a good old black man. I'm telling.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it Kamala or Kamala?
Kamala, bro.
Kamala.
Yeah,
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Would it be sucking stupid for Kamala?
There you go.
I did it. Harris to run for president again.
Stuck, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm stuck. Yeah.
She just got cleared out of a few million.
Yeah, just stay back. Don't even. Do it. Whoa.
I say stuck. And I only say because apparently I'm the outlier. I'm gonna say it's only stuck because of the impact that she didn't make.
Okay, well, I was gonna say what? What
Of the impact that she didn't make. At the end of the day, a lot of people wanted her, but a lot of people didn't.
75 million people, dog. It's a lot of people.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
A lot of people wanted her, but at the end of the day, she obviously didn't get the vote, and it was something that, in the heat of the moment, when it was needed, for lack of better word, when it was needed most, people still didn't want to come out on top for you. So therefore, if it's just casuals, the sweats ain't there.
His argument is, if you wasn't gonna win it, then you ain't gonna win it again.
Surely not.
Not this next one.
But I also think if you got the money and you're willing to do it,
well, then
by all means, go ahead.
She don't have the money. We know that. She's still in debt.
But most people are, the fund.
Yeah, I don't.
Campaign funds is
not that kind of debt.
I just don't think we're at a point in our. The reason why I say stuck, yes, it's stupid. I just honestly, my personal opinion is, I don't think America's at a point where we're ready for a woman to be president.
Yeah,
Not me personally.
Right.
Just in general, I think our population is not ready for that. They would not allow that. So, as unfortunate as it is, we might have another female candidate who may be, as qualified or whatever, and people can rally around. I think more people will rally around not letting them be president yet.
And I agree with you in that sense. I think there's a lot of people that believe that. I think for me personally, that part didn't really bother me as much.
No, me either. Not even a little bit. But I'm just talking in general.
In other words, if this person's name was Cam Harris and it was the guy, for me, my specific reason why I said stuck, yes, what she represented was something way deeper. And I feel like there was a lot of things that were unanswered that go along with her campaign that, if to start back up again, would be 100% exposed, and she would have to answer these questions. She could not go on another rally of just doing the sidestep where she's not answering questions. She couldn't do that again.
I bet she probably could. She wouldn't win, though.
No, that's what I think. But this is why we're saying, well, why waste everybody's time?
That's why I say I'm stuck.
I think this coming up 4 years, no.
Yeah.
But after, because it's just too many heavy hitters. You got Newsom coming. It's just too many.
Yeah.
It's just too many. But after that, because of all the cake, we seen Damola do it with Red Lobster. I think she has enough blueprints out there to just fall into that cake. Whatever questions they got for you, just answer it. Tell them the truth.
Yeah.
So I think if she can get over this hump, and and how old is she? Because she ain't gonna lie, she look good.
I don't know. We'll see. But
she
no,
look good.
Absolutely.
This next 4 years,
I think this is.
Don't even touch it.
I think she got to chill on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right
But
at 60.
She done enough.
Yeah, so she'll be 64, 65.
She shot a shot. How many people have shot their shot at the
She's done enough.
president?
Yeah.
Bro, it's
Not
fine.
even just like from the president standpoint. I'm just saying like from a public service standpoint. Like you
Relax.
had a
Facts. That's a good
fantastic
point.
career, bro.
If she's smart, listen, where's the camera? Kamala, if you're smart, duck out. Stay doing what you're doing.
Didn't Trump just take the security though?
At the end of the day, she could run as a VP.
No, but Trump to the security. That's what I'm saying.
She's trying to get it back, so she
no. Keep going. Just keep going
Trump,
that way.
you
like,
for
trust
that,
me. What's the point? Why put yourself back in this fire and like add this age to yourself, the stress, like the world, stress the world out?
No, you're right.
What's the point? Just go to
take the public speakings and
like all the other ones.
Like, go to Martha's Vineyard.
Okay, let me ask you
get a
this,
podcast.
Get a podcast. Get a podcast.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
Let me ask y'all this. Y'all remember who was going against George W.
Al Gore?
Whenever George. Huh? Was it Gore?
Was it Gore?
No,
Or John Kerry?
It's John Kerry.
John Kerry,
Can you tell me what John Kerry did after?
exactly.
So stop.
Oh.
Just go off into oblivion.
But John Kerry wasn't like.
And I'm not saying he didn't do anything. I'm saying
yeah.
the point is this happens since the beginning of time. You get to a point, but when you are the second person in that battle, not the one that lost early in the race. No, when you get all the way up to the tippy and you take the L, this is like boxing, bro. This is like boxing. You get up to the championship and then you lose, bro. You don't just go right back to the championship fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, not unless you're not smart.
We get a rematch.
Nah, I'm talking about you ain't never been in that space. Nah, bro.
But I'm saying, like, just don't. It's just good. You had a great career. You're
Great
not like
job.
you're young.
Keep it moving.
And you got like you're not like it's Beto. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it
Like
moving.
Beto, keep swinging.
Yeah, keep it moving.
He's swinging.
You know what I'm
Bernie,
saying?
you're gonna turn to Bernie.
Thank you.
Yeah, so keep going. Just go
keep
that
going.
way.
And it's like, don't, not to say that we don't want you to continue to fight whatever you want to fight. Do whatever you want to do.
And I
social
love
media.
Bernie. I was gonna vote for him.
That's what I'm
when he
saying,
was doing
like-
his thing. But my thing is now I don't know what Bernie is. He was there. Now he's there. Now he's there. Now like
You can always argue it was he ever.
yeah. That's the point I'm making.
But
Just
that's
go.
like that's for me. That's everybody. So like,
Y'all not too much on Bernie. He got a little following.
no, he do.
because he's doing another thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Not too much on Bernie.
No, he do. But I ain't. You know what I'm saying? They man, I had a conversation with my friends till 4 a.m. one night about her campaign and the leftist music movement and something. It was crazy. But anyway, shadow work. Let's get to the shadow work real quick, man.
But it's the end of the month. Is it shadows or is it light work?
It's light work, really.
Good
It
call.
is light work. But now I have to, because I had a shadow work
Light
come through
work.
my head. And earlier we had a good conversation about, but I don't think it was part of the episode about bucket list. You know what I'm saying?
It was a precursor.
What kind of was a precursor?
So if you had one thing left to do,
Nah. Here's my light work. Here we go. You're somebody's making a biopic about you.
Mhm.
You got to answer these 3 questions. Who's playing you? Here's 2 questions. Who's playing you? Who's producing the movie? And you know the opening like title card? What song is opening your biopic?
easy. This is so easy for me.
I'm not gonna say Morris
Number one,
Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut.
Yeah.
Or what's her boy from not Morris Chestnut, the other one. Oh my goodness, the other bald and bearded dude. Anyway, or him.
Vin Rain?
No, short guy. Because I'm short. I'm short king. Okay, I'm 5'11". Who produces Spike? Not even a question in my mind. It's a Spike joint.
Yeah.
The opening track is Drake, Middle of the Ocean, probably. Just because, it's got to be a Drake record for me.
Great. What did I miss? Yeah, this is a good one. What's good, Jay Work?
Who's playing me?
Richard Richard.
Boris?
I mean, if I was, I don't know, man. If I was famous, man, I don't know. This is real tough because I don't.
We know it's Boris.
I don't
Oh,
see.
no.
I really don't see myself in a
Justice
lot of
Smollett, bro.
Yeah, Smollett.
No.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can do Smollett.
I could see that.
And he can act though. He can act though. He
Accuracy.
can
Justice
act.
Smollett.
I
Smollett
can
would be
see
tough.
that. I'll give you that.
You
one.
can do Smollett.
I'm
This
gonna
is
give. I'm gonna
before
give
or
a.
after
This
the bleach?
before.
Yeah, Smollett.
This Empire Jesse going crazy.
Oh, yeah. He's
Yeah,
talking
that was
Got it,
prime.
yeah.
Prime Jesse.
I would
Jesse.
say. I'm gonna give. I want to see what you got. So I would say you would produce it.
Oh.
Oh,
nice.
bet. I'm with that.
Let's go. Let's go, Jared.
K-Street Media, man.
And then my opening song.
I will walk.
That was Charles, bro. That was not me. That was Charles.
takes
My- That
to raise our
Oh my God.
was- yeah, I don't. I'll be 100% honest, man. I really don't.
I know what it is. Mr. Window. That's what's opening it up.
Doom, doom, doom.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'm the one that's opening it
I'll
up.
probably be something Michael, bro.
Nah.
I would probably.
Jeremy gonna be.
You hear that glass break at the beginning?
Nah, you gonna hear. Look.
Yes.
When Jeremy's thing open up, it's gonna be.
Not the Free Willy. Not the Free Willy.
Hey, Jeremy gonna open that like this. Free Willy!
I probably got
Stop it, bro. Oh my
the
god.
running joke for me is Ice Cube. Everybody say I look like Ice Cube.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So
That's
I would
pretty
do
accurate.
that. Produce wise,
Ice Cube.
yeah. Ice Cube picture. We'll probably do Ice Cube. Ice Cube.
Vision.
And then the song, probably Encore. You know, Jay-Z, that's probably my favorite. Thank you. You're far too kind. That's probably it for me.
Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cooking raw with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roar. What the hell are you waiting for?
Bro, that Linkin Park version even
No,
hard.
facts.
Yeah.
Who you know fresher than whole?
Riddle me that. The rest of y'all know where I'm lyrically at. Can't none of y'all mirror me back. Yeah, hear me rap. It's like G rapping his prime. I'm
Young H.O.
that's
Grateful Dead. I'm about to take over the globe. Now break bread. I'm in Bowen Jets, Global Connects out the country where the blueberries still connect. On the low with the yacht, got the triple deck. But when you're young, what the fuck you expect?
Yep.
What you say?
Grand opening, grand closing.
Goddamn, the manhole
Crack a can open again. Who you gonna find doper than him?
With no pen, just draw off inspiration. You gonna see you can't replace him with cheap imitations for these generations. Come on, man.
Yeah, that
Oh,
whole
my bad.
was.
All right, so it's on you.
On me.
That's on me, baby.
I would probably say this might just fart.
Hey,
You heard that?
You know, organic budget.
Fertilizer. I'll take bushes.
Frank Ocean, come on.
That's all you
Come on,
got.
Frank.
So
Fertilizer.
anyway, I would say Anthony Anderson.
That was so good.
Him or Ruben Stutter.
Oh,
Hey,
goodness.
Ruben. Hey,
That's good.
I don't think Ruben got the act though. So.
I'm gonna get Jordan Peele or Ryan Coogler. I'll probably say more
both.
Jordan though.
co-produce.
That would be tough. And the song,
It's gonna be Case.
Nope.
Pictures in
that's funny.
a
Nah, bro,
Gonna be beaches.
it's gonna be that'd be tough too. No, Last Day of School by a Wild Bunch.
I can see that.
We live life like it's the last day of school. Yeah, that might be tough. That would be my opening.
Did that inspire? Yeah, I'm afraid like a
Maybe. But I got a new song and I want y'all to sing along. Sing along. Hey, first off, what a record, boy.
Yeah.
That and Morris Brown.
Morris Brown.
Makes the world go
So can we
round.
argue real quick that Killer Mike had the best verse on there?
On what?
Play I rhyme, I stick
oh,
with
yeah.
it.
Yeah, well, Killer Mike's got
Speaker
the best
box
verse on a
still
lot of
to
stuff.
this day.
Yeah.
The Love Below is still to this day, front to back, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, front to man, what a album. Shout out to Outkast.
You're the one.
Come on, bro. Or you're my prototype.
Yeah.
Or Behold.
Hey,
Come on.
bow, bow.
A lady. I see you standing on the wall. Obviously, we listen to a lot of music.
Yeah.
Clearly.
And you should listen to a lot of music, but also you should listen to this episode. And when you're doing that, get some tea, whip it up. You know, herbal teas. You know, settle your spirit down. Think about who's gonna play you in your bio or biopic. As some people, I don't know. Biopic.
Yeah.
You know, 6'7", this that. Anyway, get some rest too. Go to sleep, especially on this long holiday weekend, and come back for another episode because it's gonna be even better. Peace out.
Happy Labor Day. Then it's stuck.
Hey.
He's risen.